world came to a stop because of the pandemic, and because of the fear of getting infected, companies decided to move their activities from offices to the comforts of their employees' homes. If you're new to working from home, you may have found that you need to change your habits and routines to make it work. Welcome to Money Talk, where we discuss tips on making money. And for this video, we are going to give you 20 smart tips if you work from home. With this video, we will provide you with a guide to prepare you for the work from home lifestyle. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and click that notification bell to receive updates and be the first to check out our latest videos. Working from home means more adjustment and a different strategy to lead a better and more productive day. And for this video, we are going to talk about 20 tips you can use. Starting at number 1. Always maintain regular hours. Make clear rules about work and when to stop in order to maintain your work and life balance. I know it can be challenging to follow a plan you set for yourself, but it will help you in the long run. When you work from home, everything is flexible. You can use apps that can track time since they can help you figure out at which times you are the least and most productive. Number 2. Create your morning routine. It is best to start with a morning routine so that you can prepare yourself physically and mentally before work. At the start of your day, what tells you that you're about to go to work? It might be a 30-minute workout, a nice cup of hot coffee, or a healthy breakfast. Look for a habit you already have and use this as your signal of getting ready for work. Number 3. Set some ground rules with people in your space. Setting ground rules with others who live with you or share your workspace is very important. Perhaps you have kids who might come home from school while you're still working, or you have an adult that works with you in the same space. You will need to talk about meeting times and shared equipment. Number 4. Schedule breaks for yourself. If you work for a company, learn the rules about breaks and take them at your scheduled times. If you're on your own, give yourself time to take a break from your screen. And since most working from home means you will be sedentary most of the time, it's essential to get up and move around every so often, at least once an hour to get your blood flowing. Number 5. Take your breaks in their entirety. Make use of your breaks and enjoy them. Don't shortchange yourself. If it is hard to avoid, you can try apps like Timeout for Mac and Smart Break for Windows that let you schedule when your computer will lock you out. Or a simple alarm will do if you can follow it. Make sure to take all your breaks, no matter how you keep track of them. Number 6. Leave home once in a while. Get out of the house and move around as much as you can. You can't just stay on your chair the whole time since your body needs to move and your blood to flow. Plus, the natural light and fresh air will do you good. If possible, you can go to cafes, libraries, and co-working spaces to enjoy a fresh view and avoid being monotonous. Number 7. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need. It is very important to show early on that you will ask for what you need to do your job easily. These things could include the right monitor, keyboard, mouse, chair, desk, printer, software, and so on. Companies that are used to having people work from home usually have a budget for home office equipment. Find out what it is and how often it has to be renewed. Number 8. Keep a dedicated office space for yourself. People who work from home would have an office on 2 computers, one for work and one for personal use. It's safer for the employer and you can do all your NSFW things without anyone knowing. But not everyone has a spare computer or even a spare room at home that they can use as an office. Instead, give your work a space of its own, like a desk or table, and a few things that will only be used for work. You might even want to make a separate account for work or school. Even slight differences between work and personal time help your brain know when you're off the clock, which helps you achieve a better balance between work and life. Number 9. It is best to have a separate phone number. Set up a phone number that you will only use to talk to clients and coworkers. It doesn't have to be a landline, a second cell phone, or a SIM card. It could be a VoIP service like Skype or Google Voice. Number 10. Use a VPN. When you connect to a network you don't control, use a VPN. This includes Wi-Fi in cafes, libraries, airports, hotels, and other places. Organizations often have their own VPNs that employees who work from home need to use to get to servers or websites that hold information meant for internal use. In those situations, you'll also need to use a VPN at home. It's a good idea to avoid leaving your VPN on as much as possible. Number 11. Socialize with your colleagues. Working from home can make you feel lonely and disconnected from everyone and everything else. Companies where people work from home usually offer ways to meet others. Team messaging apps like Slack are used a lot so employees can interact. But still, interact at your own pace. If you're highly introverted, you don't have to constantly push yourself to socialize. Number 12. Show up to meetings and make yourself heard. When you work from home, you will have to take part in video conferences and calls, but it's also a good idea to sometimes go to meetings that aren't required. A simple, "Everyone, thank you, bye," at the end lets people know you're there and always present. Number 13. Get some face time. It is great to meet your fellow employees once in a while. Trips that will be held annually can be used for team buildings, or added to another business event like an annual financial meet, or conference in the area, or the office holiday party. Set up a once-a-week check-in video call with your coworkers or manager to see how things are going. Check-in meetings can be as short as needed. Sometimes, all it takes to stay in touch is a 5-minute call. Number 14. Use your sick days if needed. Take a break when you're not feeling well. Sick leaves are usually a part of your job benefits, so use them. If you work for yourself and don't get paid sick days, it can be tempting to keep working even when you're sick. Remember that resting and getting better is best for your long-term health, which should be your top priority. Number 15. Look for training and learning opportunities to expand your skills. You might miss out on training and skill-building courses taught in person when you're not in the office with your coworkers. You might want to think of this as a lucky escape. You might be missing out on a chance to learn. Always remember that the learning never stops, even if you're already working. Number 16. As weird as it sounds, try to over-communicate. Working from home means everyone has to talk to each other a lot. Tell everyone who needs to know often about your schedule and when you're available. Inform them when you finish an important project or task. This doesn't mean you have to explain every move you make in a 5-paragraph essay, but it does mean you repeat yourself and keep everyone informed. Number 17. Keep a positive attitude and outlook. When working from home and there is a lack of physical interactions, it's very hard to figure out the tone of written messages. The less face-to-face time you have with people, the more terse and short-tempered a short message can sound. That is why it is best to stay positive. Don't be afraid of the exclamation point. Feel free to use emojis in your messages. Number 18. Take advantage of the perks you get from your job. Working from home has its own perks. Make the most of them. You deserve it. You might be working, but you're at home. So you can do anything you want while still fulfilling your duties. You can bake a cake while working, do a little working out, play with your pets, or even watch a TV show. Just don't get too distracted, and always make sure to do your tasks. Number 19. Don't be too hard on yourself or on other people. Working from home requires a lot of discipline and concentration, since so many distractions exist. Sometimes, no matter what you do, you still lose focus. But don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself a break, and then get back to work. Above all, remember that you must find a balance between being productive and taking care of yourself. If not, you risk getting too tired. And finally, at number 20, end your day with a routine. And because you started your day with a routine, you always have to end your day with a routine as well. Take your dog for a walk, meditate, have a cookie, or listen to a podcast you enjoy. No matter what you decide, do it the same way every time to mark the end of work hours. All these tips might be a lot for you to take. So, it is on you to figure out which works the best. This list, however, might provide you with inspiration and ideas on how you can prepare yourself and make the most of your work from home life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates on our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave us a comment. If you want to watch more videos, head on over to our channel to see more from Money Talk. See you!